Hello YouTube. My name is Brittany Roberts. I live in New Brunswick, Canada, and as you can kind of tell, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm starting these video blogs to kind of give insight onto my life and my thoughts, opinions on different things. This video is going to be about dating and the stigma that goes towards people in wheelchairs when it comes to dating. For instance, people in wheelchairs, like if they're out with their boyfriends or girlfriends, people stare at you like you're crazy. Like, what the heck are they doing? Especially if they're hot. What the hell is that hot guy doing with a person in a wheelchair? Or they'll go up to you and say to your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they go up to them and they say something like, "Oh, you're such a wonderful person. I don't know how you do it." And they say it right in front of the person in the wheelchair. Like, really? I mean, it's rude. I'm sorry, people. I get it, that it's great that they do. But just because you date someone in a wheelchair doesn't make you any more important than the next person. We're not something to be pitied. We don't want to be pitied. And also, there's this show. It's called The Undateables. Now, don't get me wrong, the show is good. I mean, it does show that we like to have fun, we do date, we like to go out, we like to have sex. Do all those, normal things. I mean, we are human after all. We don't just sit in the house all day and do nothing. But, like I said, the show is called The Undateables. And even though it does show that people in wheelchairs are dateable, the name of it kind of bothers me for the simple fact that we're already labeled undateable to most people. When you think of the perfect person, the image does not come of someone in a wheelchair. That ain't going to be the image that pops into your head. So, in society, we are undateable. I mean, it's not like you're ever going to open up a magazine or, something like that and see a person in a wheelchair modeling clothes. Or anything like that. Even actors. If someone in a wheelchair, they put an able-bodied person to play the person in the wheelchair. Instead of giving people in wheelchairs that do like to act and that are good at it, such as myself, they would never give us a chance. Because we're considered to be, less of everything, I guess. And that's why the show's name bothers me. I mean, if they would call it The Dateables, then, that would show a different message. Because it took me a long time to watch the show because of the name. I thought that just wasn't fair because it makes you feel bad about yourself. I mean, we already have a hard time with self-esteem. And, for instance, you go out with your friends. Say you're going out to have a girls' night. You get all dressed up, try to look pretty and you feel pretty and, you're all done up and then you go out. You're having fun dancing. But then you realize, all the guys at the bar or at the club or wherever you are always going to hit on your friends and completely ignore you. You know what I mean? I've been friends with guys my whole life. And one of my friends, I kind of had a crush on him. So I asked him out. He told me that I would be the perfect woman. I'm funny, I'm smart, I showed me everything I am. But, he said, to be honest, he said, it's nothing against you. He said, I just don't want to date someone in a wheelchair. And that crushed my self-esteem for years. I stopped taking care of myself. I didn't care about looking good anymore. But I've realized over the years that it's not about anyone. It's not about the other person. It's not about people around you. I dress up. I like to look nice. I like doing my makeup. I love having my hair done. I mean, my sister's a hairdresser, so, I can get anything I want done. And I enjoy, doing all those fun, girly things. And I'm not going to stop doing it just because, someone's going to act like a jerk or, be just not nice. And I know sometimes people don't realize when they're doing it, but you kind of got to put yourself in the other person's shoes. It's not like we can change our bodies. I can't wake up tomorrow and say, I'm going to be determined to walk today. No, it ain't going to happen. I'll never walk. And I know that. But you gotta think about it. Able-bodied people, if they don't like something about their body, they can change it. If you're fat, you don't like your body, you can lose weight. It's hard, yes. I'm not saying it isn't. I mean, I lost 40 pounds. And it was not easy. But at least you can do it. I can't change the fact that I'm in a wheelchair. I can't change it. And it's hard to know that the one thing you can't change about yourself is the one thing people look at you and say, you're not worthy of having a love life. People don't see us as having a love life. And they're shocked when we do. And to me, it just isn't fair. Anyways, I don't want to make this too long. But, think about it. People in wheelchairs are just the same as everyone else. And I'm tired of being pitied and treated like I have 6 heads. And I want people to know that we want to be normal. Now, I'm going to do a few more videos on different topics. Kind of like this one. So, leave me reviews. Let me know what you thought. And if you have anything you want to ask me, just write it down in the comments and I will answer in my next video. So, till next time, see ya everyone.